Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Happy 6th of August. It's fantastic to be back, and thank you all for joining today. And before I get started, sorry to hear about Carl, about your cat Wendy. That's really sad, and I'm sure we can get to a healing for you as well. So thank you for sharing and wishing you and your loved ones all the best. So I would like to just give a quick update before we get started. And before I give an update, I'd also like to set up a safe space because that's really, really important for this work. And especially as we get ready for the Lionsgate portal. You may have spotted that in the title of today's video about preparing for the Lionsgate portal. And so I'm going to set us up a safe space, first of all, and I'd ask you to join me in this. It does help you connect in with my energy and the energy of the session, and also set up a safe space around us all. So please do participate, unless maybe you're driving, in which case probably just listen. Okay, so I'd like to begin by taking in 3 deep breaths, and please join me. So take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out what no longer serves our highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any low vibration, emotion, or energy, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain at this time, nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly. And from the divine sparks in the center of our hearts, we extend a light cord up through the top of our heads, through the sky and through the stars, going all the way up into the highest dimension we can imagine, and there connecting to the highest dimension of Source. Remain connected into Source and extend our light cords down through the stars, through the sky, back down to the top of our heads and into our hearts once more. And from the center of our hearts, extend the light cord down through the root of our spine, going deeper and deeper through the planet until we reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connecting our light cords into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. We send Mother Gaia so much love and gratitude at this time. And she sends her love back to us all. Remain connected to Gaia's heart and extend our light cords up through the layers of the planet, up through the root of our spine, into our hearts once more. And now, together with the light of Source above and Mother Gaia below, we expand out our individual golden bubbles, a protective light from the center of our hearts, surrounding us about 2 meters out, either side, above, below, in front and behind. And we set the intention for our golden bubbles that only energies and entities with our permission, our highest good and our love and our compassion can see us, access us, or exist within this space or within us. And that all other energies and entities must leave us immediately. We invite in our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia, for our guidance, our clearing, healing, protection, our self-love, and our intuition. And through space and time, I create a golden bubble around all those who are in the live stream at this time, who join us and leave us, and also all those who watch in the replay. And I set the intention for this golden bubble around our entire session, that only energies and entities with our permission, our highest good, love and compassion can see us, access us, or exist within this space or within us, and that all other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into this safe space, I invite in my guides, my higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. And when called forwards, I will also invite members of this live stream and their guides to step forwards to assist with their healing, clearing, with readings, with any work that they need done energetically on their home or in the area that they live, including the energetic grid and ley lines of their area, and anything else I can assist them with at this time. For anyone, past, present, parallel, living, or deceased. And we set the intention to help prepare everyone, including myself, for the Lionsgate portal on the 8th of August, 8/8. And so it is. So welcome along. Thank you for taking part. Hello to everyone. There's many of you. Let me do a quick skip through because I'm gonna, you know me, I get a bit discombobulated after a while. So hello to Lane. Thank you so much for the kind donation. Viviane, thank you. So grateful for you and all your love and support. Lottie B. Hello to Leah. Hello to Young Geen Bands. Hello to Carl and LP. And who else is here? Scanning down. Lacey Gray, hello. Horses Trigger Hope, hello. And Teresa, hello. Daniela, hello. Yancy, Yanx, hello. And Millie, hello. Joyce, hello. Nancy, very fancy Nancy. Shift your life. It's so cool to see you here. Thank you for coming. And so excited for our chat tomorrow. Nancy will be chatting ahead of the Lionsgate. 5 years since we met in person. So really excited for that. Hello to Heaney. Hello to Sylvia. Laurie, Mr. Floyd, hello. And yeah, I think that's everyone just now. And I just wanted to touch on, Carl was saying, thank you, John. So this is regarding the sad departure of your, or the sad death of your cat. Said he did improve the next day, but at night he just wanted to sleep. But thanks for making his trip smoothly to the other side. Now I'm the one that needs healing. Oh, sending so much love to you, Carl. I feel it's easier to see that our pets are part of our families, and that when we lose a pet, that they are a part of our family. We lose a family member, and so I hold space for you, and I would love to get to healing for you. I'm sure we'll make that happen. And yeah, before I get into each one individually, and I am starting to form a list. I did pin a comment, and I don't know if you, I think you have to click on it to expand it, that white thing at the top. And what today's theme is all about is preparing you for the Lion's Gate. The portal happens every year, and 5 years ago, I went through some quite dramatic changes in my life, and Shift Your Life here, Nancy, was there in person. And I'll share a little bit about that, but the message that I was receiving very strongly today is that the recent days building up to the Lion's Gate are, you'll see in some of the Schumann resonance as well, these energetic waves that pass through the universal star, the galactic star, or sun as it's called, and then through our own sun and into ourselves, into our human bodies, are all about the preparation of the ascension of our bodies. And there's a definite art and balance to grounding yourself, preparing yourself, taking lots of self-care, drinking plenty of water, getting lots of rest, connecting with your body, really asking your body as often as you can in a day how your body's feeling, and really releasing anything that's especially blocked in the higher chakras. So a lot of the energy that you see measured from the Schumann resonance, these galactic energies come through into our hearts at this time. But it can result for many in the pressure that's on their heads, so in your crown chakra and your third eye chakra. And it's often where many of us have blockages. And so encouraging you to really allow that to open up. I keep feeling my third eye decalcifying. And just yesterday, I was removing an entity from my crown chakra in one of my training courses. And it feels like just allowing this energy to flow through you and to connect into earth. And as we prepare our bodies with the clearing, letting go of anything that doesn't serve our highest good, releasing any of these energy leaks that we have, then together with rest, we'll be in great shape for Thursday. And what happens with the portal is that it's a manifestation, like it's alchemizing all of the thoughts and dreams and aspirations that you have into this reality. And it's a very powerful portal. And my Lyran guide, Emin Shao, was explaining that it's a time for us to release any fear that we have about our future selves. Sometimes subconsciously or within our hearts, we feel a bit scared about the future version of us. And so this future version of us is very much all the things that we want to become. And we know deep down that there's some hard choices on that path, and that it's okay for those hard choices to be there. Like for me, my hard choices included leaving my corporate job and a career of 26 years in software engineering. And so allowing yourself to release these things and become this bigger version of yourself, this higher version. And so encouraging you to open up, especially on Thursday. We'll be back on Thursday on the Lion's Gate as luck would have it. And so we'll be doing very much just that. Okay, so I think we're ready to get started. And yeah, when I go through each person, please do just remind me that you're here. And I'd like to just offer as well, it's not just healing that I can do for you, it's also your home, the energetic grid in your area, and also helping connect with people that have died in this lifetime or any other. And so, yeah, happy to begin. So I'd like to start with Lane. Thank you so much for your kind donation. And I think you were the first in as well, so thank you. And you've asked for a healing for your mind. So let me take a look and just ask Lane's guides to step forwards. And Lane also, please. I'm being immediately shown your Lane, your brain, as you asked me to focus on, reminds me of like a washing machine, where you put your clothes to wash, and it's spinning around really fast, and there's a lot of like chaos, but then it spins and then it pauses, a bit like when the machine's on a spin cycle and it pauses for a moment and then it spins in another direction. And this is your brain. Let me take a look. So you're seeking to find alignment. I'm just taking a look at your crown chakra and your third eye chakra. Yes, how can we achieve alignment for Lane? Okay, so I'm going to bring down a column of golden light from the highest dimension of source above to just above Lane's head, setting the intention to clear, to heal, to energize, and to bring calm and healing, in particular to their being at this time. Just bringing this light down very gently into the crown chakra and just filling up this crown chakra with beautiful light of love. And that's already having a calming effect. Okay, good. And then down into the third eye. Just checking around the outside of the chakra and the inside. Okay, and then I'm going to expand out to your whole brain, your whole head at this time. There's this feeling of being like knocked out, like misconfigured with the rest of your nervous system, and you're working hard your brain's working hard in particular to try and settle and reconnect. So let's see how your nervous system's looking. Down through the neck to the shoulders. And just tracing out to your hands. I'm going to trace all the way down to your toes. Okay, so I'll try something I've not really done much before, and it comes from my training in reflexology, and I'm going to just work on the reflexes. So if these were your toes, your big toes, and this is the bit that you walk on, this would be the area that we would massage in clinical reflexology. And let me just take a look at your toes now. Just gently bringing awareness to your right toe. Okay, good. And then over to the left toe. And just encouraging your focus and your brain and your nervous system to reconnect all the way down throughout your body, down to the toes. Okay, good. And there was a little bit of heat building up as I did that. Okay, and now grounding that golden light down, all the way down through the root chakra and down deep into the ground. Okay, Lane, I hope that helps. And yeah, let me know in the comments how that feels. Okay, next I have Lottie B. And I'll try and keep up with some of the chat as well. Yeah, I'm glad that helped. Okay, so Lottie B, you've asked for Lottie B hugs from spirit, a clearing and a reading. Of course, let me take a look. So just stepping back from Lane and asking Lottie B to step forwards. And your guides, one of your guides, please. And Lottie B, just let me know that you're still here. It feels like you are. Oh yeah, you are. You're chatting. Okay. I'm being drawn to your heart, and it's like I'm being asked to place my hand on your heart, my left hand on your heart. Okay. So I'm just holding my hand just slightly back from your heart chakra. Wow. This is quite hard to describe what I'm feeling. It's a really beautiful feeling. You're showing me your heart just now, and then what your body's preparing for in your next upgrade through the Lionsgate portal. And your heartbeat, Lottie, I could hear. So if I was to start with the sound, my impression of your heartbeat, it was like this. I don't know what that sounds like on the microphone, but that's what it initially sounded like. And the next thing was this humming sound in your heart. So like showing your this vibration, this frequency that's growing in your heart. And it feels very much like a transmission frequency, which is why I've been asked to put my left hand on your heart to experience this. And for me, it sounded like but with this this humming sound, like very consistent all the way through. I can't really beatbox very well to do that, but it was really beautiful. Let me see how we can help at this time. So there's this integration aspect of your heart. This actual gift that you're activating, you're going to learn more about over the coming days and weeks. And right now, just being drawn to the self-care aspect and being aware that a lot of this is happening in your heart, and that, and it's a really beautiful thing that your really magical thing that your heart is transforming in this way. And so I'm going to bring in some healing energy into your heart, and in particular your other chakras, so up to the throat chakra and down to the solar plexus chakra, being asked to deepen the connection with those so that your other chakras feel connected and are integrated in this upgrade. So I'm just going to bring in some healing energy from source above, down through the upper chakras into your heart. Good. I'm just checking the throat chakra and the solar plexus chakra. Yep, just a bit of healing to go into your solar plexus. Encouraging it to grow up to the natural size and shape for it. And you're saying, Lottie, wow, yes, I'm feeling a change recently. Yeah, it's so magical. And let me just ground this energy down into earth, down through your root chakra, down to the ground. That's good. Your guide is explaining that this is also on the journey. So it's not quite happening yet, but it's close, is that you're going through a, how to describe it, like a rainbow activation in your heart chakras. So your heart, and it's not just your heart chakra, but every dimension of your heart is ascending, and it's a really beautiful gift. I feel that you're going to be able to resonate out this beautiful love to many. So I'm glad that I could be of service. And you said I'm sensing things before they happen much more. Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, there's definitely connections there, Lottie, with the frequencies as well. Have a little listen to some of the resonance frequencies, like the Schumann resonance frequencies of the earth. Your ascension, like many of us, is coupled, is intertwined with Mother Earth as well, and that's why there's specific timing to your ascension as well. But yeah, take good care of yourself. It's a really beautiful, magical thing, and there's no rush for this to happen for you. It's a very powerful gift, and I'm sure it'll work well for you. And thank you for your service to all. And so I'm just stepping back from Lottie. Thank your guide. Your guide, Lottie, was like holding your heart like this, like either side, front and back. It's really lovely. Okay, so let's go on to Leah, I have next. And Leah had asked for a scan and had very heavy-hearted events. So yeah, let us know if you're here. Thank you, Vivian. It's really strange. I'm just hearing myself in the background. So yeah, let's just see if Leah's here before I start. Give her a moment. Here, fantastic. Okay, a healing. Sorry, a scan for your very heavy heart. Okay, let's take a look. Just asking Leah to step forward and your guides. Okay, I don't understand it yet, but I'm just going to share what I'm experiencing as I'm experiencing it. So there's this, what I see for you, Leah, is like half of you feels very in this dimension and grounded, and then the other half of you, I can never do these in mirror images, but the other half of you is quite dark. It's like you're like half of your body. If I was to kind of draw a line down the middle of you, half of you is like in other dimensions, and it's like this sadness I'm picking up on. It's like half of you wants to be somewhere else. Why is this? I'm just asking your guide. And they just started saying, well, there's many reasons why, and it's not just in this lifetime. It's like a pattern. And there's this feeling of you wanting to go like to save other souls that aren't in this dimension. So they may have died, or you're wanting to like to metaphysically travel to be able to help them. And this is something you have done in previous lives. Like in previous lifetimes, you've been able to like switch out of a dimension. And it's like we're seeing half of that. Like it's like part of you understands how to do it, but you don't fully know how to do it. You've been able to switch out of a dimension and go and save someone and then come back. And how can we best help Leah at this time? Okay, to encourage all of her, all dimensions of Leah to come back into this reality, and to face this journey by walking through this. There's fear and sadness, and then there's some shame in there as well, and this feeling in your heart. Okay, so it's entirely up to you, Leah, like how you react to this scan and this healing. And so I'm going to offer it to you with the option of you accepting it or not. And as I bring down this column of golden light to just above Leah's head, setting the intention to clear and to heal and to energize and to bring all aspects, if she chooses to, come back to this dimension. Just grounding into earth, and to encourage your heart, some dragon-like language, just to prepare you all if you've not heard it before. offering you these flames of encouragement in your heart and the bravery to ignite in your heart to face these events in your healing journey. Good. I hope this helps at this time. Let me know in the chat, Leah, how that feels for you, and thank you so much for requesting. And just asking to step back from Leah and her guides. Oh, and good tears. Oh, Leah, my heart's with you. Yeah, and we're in Mercury retrograde. That's very true. And I must admit, if you don't know this about me, I tend to ignore, for the vast majority of the time, any external factors. And the fact that I'm talking about the Lionsgate at all is significant in itself. I never really talk about retrogrades, about anything really to do with our astrology, horoscopes, or anything like that. Or any real world events, I tend to be much more focused internally and helping each other internally. But it is also very interesting to see how these things line up with often the outside world that we're creating. Okay, so next in my list, we have, so I did Leah and Lottie. And I'm pretty sure it's LP next. LP, you're next. That's right. Thank you. I'm saying to you, that's right. It's the other way around. Okay, so LP's asked for healing and a cleansing. Okay. Didn't even need to ask LP to come forward. It's just like almost like the Flash out of the Marvel or DC movies. Just like right there. Okay, how about your guides? The two of your guides coming forwards, and one of them is just like taking it slowly, like kind of swaggering towards me, like, yeah, well, it's a thing, it's a whole thing for LP, just like, jumping straight in there. Whatever you feel drawn to do, that's my Leo rising energy. Very good. I'm just asking how we can best help LP at this time. So being drawn to your heart, and there's something, I'm being asked to zoom right into your heart. I'm seeing like this very small circle. What is this in the center of your heart? So this is in your heart chakra. Okay, I'm trying to see it and it's just too small, so I'm just going to zoom in. It's not quite pinch and zoom, but it's close. So just getting up nice and close. It's a lock in the center of your heart. It's very small. And what it feels like, there's a key to go in here. And when you turn the key, it's like it unlocks this very central part of your heart chakra. Just asking LP, what's your higher self? What is this lock for? Your higher self saying, shh, it's a secret. And it's like, hang on, we're on YouTube on live and there's 27 people here. It's hard to keep a secret. But importantly, it's a secret from you, LP. So it definitely means I'm not going to be told what it is. Okay. So are we being shown this to unlock this part of LP's heart? Yes. And I'm being shown the key. The key is really interesting. So an engine for the heart chakra. It does feel like that. So there's this, the way that you unlock it is I'm seeing like this combination key LP. So for you, with your gift, hopefully you can see this on the screen, but you're putting both hands together and just placing your fingers like this. So it feels like within your hands, within the center of your palms, are the keys, and only forms a key when it's combined like this. And what you do is you just place this just over your heart like this, and just allow this combination. So it's important to feel like, just move your hands up and down, and just to feel exactly where the center is of your heart. And then you need to set the intention, and you can do this now. You can say it out loud if you wish, to unlock your heart, and as you said, the engine of your heart. Okay. And your heart is like expanding really rapidly, and it's really beautiful. It reminds me like of a spinning star, but it's almost like these little rays of light that come out around the edges, are like little blades, and they're really beautiful. Just holding space for this activation and bringing in some healing energy from the highest dimension of source down to your upper chakras, down to your heart. Oya imaru motori chimiea. May this activation be smooth and filled with love of source. Arama unyomo. You're being called, dear soul. Your soul is being called to activate at this time. Arama untoromo. Hold yourself gently with love and allow this integration over the coming days. Good. Just connecting down into the core of Mother Earth. I hope that helps you, LP. It's very powerful. I saw some of your comments as I was going, and you said confidence hides a lot over the heart. That's right. Yeah, it's my pleasure. I'm just stepping back from LP and the guides. Thank you. Your guide is like quickly following after you, not in a panic way, but just like in a very, they wanted to elaborate that they are very much supporting you, and you feel more awake. Yeah, that'll do it, right? An activating heart will definitely do it. And I wanted to just read quickly a comment from Shift Your Life. Hey Nancy, she says, John, I love that you sow this from your heart. You're so amazing, brother, and I feel blessed to know you. 5 years ago at Lionsgate, we shared incredible experiences, and I'm so excited for our chat tomorrow. So much love to you. I have to go now. Big hugs. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, excited for that. I'm also meeting 2 other people from that same experience 5 years ago tomorrow. Okay. And so the next is, I have Youngin Bands, a healing and a clearing. And let me know if you're here, and also Vivian, if you can confirm that's who's next. And feel free to expand on anything more than the healing or clearing that I can help with. Just asking Youngin Bands, step forwards and your guides. Okay. So I'll describe what I'm seeing as I see it. The first thing, very interestingly, your guides have done is they've lined up. So 8 of them have lined up, and they're kind of like this. Where I'm going to do this with my hands. It's like one after the other, but at a diagonal. So maybe looking down at them, you would kind of do this. Looking down at them, kind of look a bit like this, like steps, or yeah, maybe steps is an easier way of seeing them. But or in front of each other like this. And there's this feeling of alignment, and like your guides are aligning in a specific pattern to support you in this upgrade at this time. And it's how can we best help this time? And your guide at the very front is saying, first of all, to be aware of this path. Your guides are creating a path, a bit like the line of my microphone. You might not be able to tell, but for me, it's diagonal outwards, so closer here and further out here. And saying that there's this path that your guides are asking you to align with them and to step in front. Okay, let me just ask your higher self as well, like what's the plan here? What and why are you doing this? And your higher self is saying you've been preparing for this alignment, and that your higher self was always going to do this anyway. I'm really happy that we're connecting for this alignment. And what happens is I'm seeing like these ascension waves come down the line of your guides. Our guides, and it varies with every individual guide and every individual human. Our guides can be seen as aspects of us, and I'm seeing that for your guides, there are different aspects of you as well as and your soul in them, as well as shared past lives, parallel and future lives. And how can we best help with this alignment? And what is this alignment for? You guys like, it's for the Lion's Gate. It's like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. And I keep seeing these like planets aligning, like you're aligning like planets. Okay. Ooh, this is cool. So what I'm being shown is that as these ascension waves come through from our sun, and so there's a solar flare, I think, expected later in the month as well, this solar activity, or solar eclipse, that's it, later in the month. But what's happening is these ascension waves are like coming up and down, and they move along, they progress along this line of your guides. And as each wave touches one of your guides, it carries the energy of their superpower. So what your guides are doing is they're lining you up at the end of the wave to receive the activations of their superpowers, their individual superpowers. And I'm just being asked for you, young bands, to be able to just help raise your vibrations and help you make you aware of this alignment, and this will help you on this ascension and this activation journey. Okay, bringing down a column of golden light from the highest dimension of source, just above your crown chakra. Now, as I go through each chakra, so through crown, clearing, healing, clearing in particular. Okay. To third eye. Let me just put these in a golden ball. It's going to be easier. Okay. Throat chakra. Ora inimoro tokomoto ramaya. Removing what no longer serves your highest good. It's the heart chakra. Rama Eo. Helping ignite that heart fire and raise your heart vibrations. And then coming down the solar plexus. Orono tokomoro to. Clearing, and then down into sacral chakra, Clearing again. I'm just going to pass this on. Archangel Michael, please return to source. I'll never return here again. That golden bubble was getting very filled very fast, and then down into your root chakra. Archangel Michael, please return to source. I never return here again. Thank you. And then connecting and grounding into the core of Mother Earth. Good. That should definitely help you with your raising vibrations and alignment. So I hope that helps you, young being bands. Thank you for asking. Let me know in the chat. And I'm just going to ask to step back from young being bands. Thank your guides. It's funny, your guides are kind of like, they're almost like very focused and standing still, so they're not paying much attention to me anymore, but it feels like they're moved much more into alignment, so thank you. Just going to get a glass of water. That's good. Okay. I need one of those like beer hats, right, but just with water in them, or maybe a running pack with like a little straw in it. But I think it's always a bit strange when someone's like drinking water, talking. So I think you're next, Viviane. That's who's on my list, and it feels like a really it's a well-deserved and well-earned reading, and thank you so much for the donation. You sent me a PayPal donation. Thank you. It was really kind. And did you give any more information, Viviane, on what you were looking for? I've got you down as a clearing and a healing. Oh yeah, and you said for myself and my home. Yay, I get to do a home. So I'm more than happy to take a look at your home as well, and just let me know in the chat if there's anything in particular you want me to look at, or if you don't want to share something about your home, it doesn't need to be any important characteristic, but anything metaphysically you'd like me to look at, just let me know. Just asking Viviane to step forwards to her guides. Your higher self, Viviane, is showing me you as like very very soft and very loving, and inside, and feeling how to describe this, like quite tired and fatigued, and it's more emotional than it is physical, although these are all intertwined. And on the outside, like you're saying to yourself, keep going, keep going. And your higher self wanted me to both see this aspect of you and to share this. And I'm seeing that it's almost like this part of you, Viviane, the softer part of you is like kind of peeling away a bit from the part of you that has strength and is keeping going. And so that's the first thing I'm going to take a look at, see if I can bring these different aspects of you back together and bring that strength to your to the areas that need the most support. And it feels more related to your inner child and these younger aspects of you. And because there's also this growing strength. Okay, so it's more of an integration. Okay, thank you. So bringing down a column of golden light from the highest dimension of source, just above Viviane's head. Your crown chakra is just like, it's just exploding with light. It's so beautiful. And you're very proud to say, look what's happening. That's fantastic to see. And and your higher self is saying, please, keep going with your practice, Viviane, and you're doing a fantastic job, but like both on my training, but also the work that you do yourself in your own time. Like, keep it up. It's fantastic. You're doing really well. And setting the intention to clear, to heal, to energize, and to integrate every dimension of Viviane. So I'm just going to scan quickly through your body and your chakras, so working on the outside first. Good. And then filling you on the inside in your chakras, this golden light of love. Down to the root chakra. And then I'm just being asked to like bring together your heart from both sides. Ora I mara ente semioto, bringing forwards all aspects of Viviane at this time. To heal, to clear, to integrate. Good. Okay. And then you asked me to take a look at your home. I think you mentioned something in the chat. You said you have clutter, I think you said. Yes, I have clutter. If possible, and you said stagnant energy in your home. Okay. So I'm going to firstly just scan through your home. So I'm just going to, and to do that, I just expand out my view from you, and I'll cycle through the rooms in your home, and let's see, first of all, what we find. So just setting the intention to find any stagnant energy or anything that doesn't serve Viviane or her loved ones their highest good. I'm just immediately drawn. This is in your bedroom, and there's this little I call it like a little critter, like it's this small dark entity, and it's just in the corner of your room. It's right now it's quiet, and it's trying not to be noticed, and typically it's coming out at night, but it also has this it's really common for these smaller entities, and they're not just smaller, metaphysically in size. They're smaller in their energy, and they're kind of like a bit like a GPS tracker, right? They can be used to attract in larger entities that causes more problems than the little ones. And let me just see, like, how did this get there? What's it doing there? I'm asking your guide. She's saying that that entity has always been there. Like it's been in your home. It came like with previous owners, and it's just really good at hiding. Like, so even us who are like practicing and activating our psychic abilities, like it's good at hiding during the day, but at night it seems, what is this doing, and why is it important for us to find out? Like, can we just remove it? I'm just seeing it like it in the night. It creeps out of your bedroom and it kind of wanders around your home in different rooms to different areas of any clutter. It really likes the corners of rooms. It's kind of doing like this sleepwalking thing where it's just like, yeah, so creepy. Yeah, when I'm sure I used to do this as a kid. If I was sleepwalking, I would like wander around, like they do in the cartoons, like wander around like this, like in Scooby-Doo, wander around the different rooms, and it's almost like it's just a bit lost, like it doesn't really know what it's meant to be doing, and this builds up as it wanders around, it builds up this negative energy within it. It does remind me of like a lost soul, of a hungry ghost. But it is trying to talk to me. I don't really want to talk to it. Not on live stream. But I'm just asking your higher self, and your higher self is saying you believe it's this entity is waiting. It's waiting to be released and moved on, and that we're glad we're doing this just now, so we can remove it from your home. And to do this, I'm just checking how best to approach it. So I'm just going to bring down a column of golden light to just the very center of your home, the highest dimension of source, to the roof of the building, just into the center. And now I'm setting the intention to remove anything that doesn't serve the highest good, Viviani and her loved ones. And as I sweep round in a spiral and I'm expanding out further and further, I've already picked up this entity and just containing it in a golden bubble. Archangel Michael, please return this soul to source or never return here again. Thank you. He just says he doesn't really know what to do with this one. He says he will deal with it, and he said he's not sure what its intention is yet. So it gets a certain amount of time to decide for which option it takes. Okay, and let me just scan around your home once more. It's definitely lighter. There is this. I'm picking up on some of the dense energy you give, Viviani, to your clutter. So I'm the same. I do it with my clutter. These are areas that you could end up giving, consciousness to, like you are a creator. So just encouraging you to clear up. Easier said than done, right? But yeah, like book in the time and do a good clear around. And another thing you can do is kind of the opposite of what that entity was doing, and walk around your home in a very loving way. And so I see you like walking into each corner of each room and doing like affirmations where you're saying, I love you, home. I love this corner. You'll take a look around, say what you love about that part of the home, and just imagine this loving energy. And because your home is alive, everyone's home has consciousness, and the amount of love and consciousness it has, it comes from us and previous owners and the area and the energetic grid that flows above and below it. So yeah, I hope that helps. And yeah, it's fabulous to practice. And Viviana, you booked in for the Higher Self Intermediate training, which is kicking off in October, and I'll be teaching you how to do that as well, a lot more about it. So excited for that. So just asking to step back from Viviani and her guides. Thank you. Yes, sending you so much love. Thank you for your love and support. Okay, and we have Carl is next. And hello to everyone that's joined. Agent Johnny Red, and I'm sure there's others as well that I haven't caught up with, but hello to you. Thank you for joining. And we're just working through preparations for Lionsgate, the 8/8 portal, and also 2 + 2 + 4 is 8 for 2024, if I can say it. You think Yancey's next? I had Carl. We will definitely get to Carl. Yeah, you're right. It is. Yeah, next. So yeah, Yancy, just let us know if you're in the chat. And you're here, yay. And also thank you for signing up for the Higher Self Foundational Training. And it's currently scheduled or slightly rescheduled for the 30th of September. So if you're interested in learning how to do what I do, and it's now my full-time job, then please do sign up. It's an incredible 8-week course, an hour each week on Zoom, plus homework tasks, and you get to work through quantum energy healing and clearing and protection and learning how to talk to spirit guides. The current class I'm running, they just finished negative entity removal yesterday, and then next week we're doing introductions to spirit guides, so that's a lot of fun. It's doing one each, so we get to meet each of them. Okay, so just asking Yancy to step forwards. Oh, and Yancy, can you let me know what you're looking for? If it's a healing, clearing. You said I want a reading. Okay. Let's do a reading for Yancy this time. See her best. We can assist her this time. So there's, okay, let me just listen to this for a moment. So the message for you, Yancy, is to, as being shown your heart, your really beautiful heart, and the message was that you have a golden heart, that your heart is golden and it's very precious and very beautiful, and that you're being asked at this time to take good care of your heart, to really love it and allow yourself to, observe any time that you're giving yourself negative self-talk and catch yourself. And allow this inner love, your self-love, to step forwards and say, I love myself, I love my heart, and to love the whole of yourself. And this is a progression. I'm being shown it's a progression from now, where I'm picking up on some negative self-talk, and often many of us, including myself, from time to time do that. And then I'm being shown that this is also part of your activation as you're coming up for the Lionsgate portal, is just allowing yourself to step into this next wave of activation. And this message that you'll help activate other people's hearts, their golden hearts too. And golden hearts are very magical. They're not heavy. They're like very light crystalline liquid to be held and cherished. Okay, and is there anything else for Yancy at this time? Any other messages? Your guide is saying, take good care of your heart. And it's a really beautiful message. So thank you for that. Okay, Yancy, yeah, let me know if there's anything else, any other questions you have. It felt short but very powerful. So it's an honor to assist you at this time and your beautiful golden heart. Oh, thank you, John. Just what I needed. Oh, thank you, Yancy. You're such a beautiful soul. Okay. So Carl is next. And Carl, I've not really been catching up with the chat. Yeah, so sorry for the loss of Wendy. I'm just going back to what you said earlier. I did read it out earlier, but I just want to refresh myself. You said, thank you, John. He did improve the next day, but at night, he just wanted to sleep. But thanks for making his trip smoothly to the other side. And you want a healing or reading, whatever you're drawn to at this time. And if there's anything that you want me to ask Wendy now that they've died, please. I connected before they died, and yeah, please feel free to give me permission or to ask a question in the chat. Yes, please, John, of course. And I would like to dedicate next Tuesday's session to Wendy, and to thank. I'm trying to remember who asked me now. I was just emailing them yesterday, but someone had asked me to do healings for pets. So that I think that'd be a really beautiful remembrance, and to do healings for people's pets next week. So we shall do that. And thank you for who suggested I'll need to check my email and my memory. Okay. So just asking Carl to step forwards. And your guides as well. And Carl, you're just saying who you're gonna. I just see you like this. You're like, who are you going to? You're saying, who do I hold on my heart now? And just holding space for you this time, Carl. That sadness and loss. Wendy's energy is still very much around you, and they're right with you now. And as soon as I said it out loud, I said, "Who will I hold on my heart now?" Wendy said, "I'm still here. I'm still here for you to hold on my heart. I'm always here to hold on your heart, to hold in your heart." And Wendy's saying, that not only can you hold Wendy on your heart now, you can hold Wendy in your heart forever. That was so beautiful. And how can we best assist Carl this time? You're sending some healing energy into your heart, and then allowing your heart to open and connect more with Wendy as well. It's really beautiful. From the highest dimension of source above, bring down a column of golden light just above Carl's head, setting intention to heal, in particular around the heart, and allow your heart to soften and open through this grieving process, and to allow the acceptance of love from Wendy, even though Wendy has now died. And just bring in this gentle love energy into your heart, Carl. Uria Ndoromonova. Celebrating an open heart with such love to give, and a heart that is ready to receive such love. Umara inara umara. This allowance of love, the acceptance of love. Oh Rama. Our hearts are portals between worlds and allow the connection of love across any dimension we choose. Ura imaro. Grounding this energy through the lower chakras, through the roots into the ground. And just releasing anything that doesn't serve your highest good. Any of that energy that doesn't serve your highest good, Carl. Archangel Michael, please return to source or never return here again. Thank you. And before I finish, Carl, I just wanted to ask if you have any questions for Carl. Let's get some water. I lost my sleepiness, says Carl. Oh, that's lovely. That certainly woke me up. Thank you, Carl, for inviting me into your heart, and to Wendy also. Okay, good. So I'm just going to ask, step back from Carl and from Wendy and your guides. Wow. In many respects, I love to be so connected to cry, and at the same time, it's a lot. It's a lot to experience. Even just the tip of the iceberg, what you're going through, Carl, and it's an honor to assist you this time. So thank you. Okay, so that's my list, Viviani. That's all I wrote. So I'm going to well, of course I trust you, Viviani, but I'll go with whoever you're saying next, and let's go with Joyce. Joyce is here. Joyce, what would you like today? Clearing, healing? Our general theme is preparation for the Lion's Gate on Thursday. And let me know how I can best assist you at this time. I'm just going to ask Joyce's guides and Joyce to step forwards. I'm getting quite a lot already, but yeah, I'm just, let me know, Joyce, what you'd like me to look at. Healing or whatever the Spirit gives you. Okay. So what I was shown for you physically is this, it's a reconfiguration. Carl says, I didn't expect Jon would be emotional as well. Wow, amazing. What a special treat this was. Thank you so much again to all. No, thank you so much, Carl. Yeah, if I or anyone else was ever to doubt how real this work is, yeah, it's it's so real. Realer than this physical world that we live in, and yeah, it's an honor to assist you. So thank you, Carl. And back to you, Joyce. So Joyce, what I saw for you was your skeleton, your bones and your frame is like reconfiguring, and I saw you like, so there's this growth that you're going through where your legs, and so first of all, I kind of saw your legs off to the side, and then your hips, and then your back, and it's almost like in your human form, I'm being shown you as a taller skeleton, and then this is reconfiguring, kind of crunching a bit into position, and then it's like you're growing a bit taller. I'm just asking your guide, like, is this for choice? Is this physical? Like, is it you're actually going to get taller in this third dimension? What is this? A human skeletal upgrade. The bones lengthen with a crystalline upgrade. Okay, I did not know that. It's the expansion of the crystals within the bones and the bone marrow. Increases the density of the bones, which is interesting. And also the size. Okay. There's not like a huge difference in your height. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. For me, I would always love to be a bit taller. But I'm being shown that there's just like this compression feeling that you have, and you want to feel free, like that you have plenty of room to grow. Okay. So bringing down a column of golden light from the highest dimension of source, just above Joyce's head, above your crown chakra, setting an intention to assist with this healing and supporting of your DNA upgrades, your human skeletal upgrades, and this crystalline expansion that you're going through. Okay, good. So I'm going to bring this energy down, not just through your chakras, but through your whole body as well. Okay, good. So this seems to focus more on the integration. And how about this feeling that Joyce had of feeling constrained, of that growth feeling constrained? Okay, so it's like this melding of your skeleton and also your body as part of this upgrade, and allowing the two to merge fully so that they feel like one's not constraining the other, that you are fully integrated and fully supportive. I keep hearing like this 6-dimensional skeleton that you're upgrading to. Okay, and then it permeates out across your body. And it's like you're asking me as I went through it, Joyce, you're also asking about your different parts of your body. And I think the answers to your questions were yes, but lightly in the areas that you want that to happen. So sorry for the slightly cryptic answer, but if you know the question, then I'm sure it'll make sense. Okay. And yeah, your guide's saying just to have like plenty of water, plenty of rest. And there's an excitement, there's a real excitement about your journey, your ascension journey. And yeah, to allow yourself, these body changes are, they're unusual to us, they're unfamiliar to us. Not many people can teach us how it feels. And so yeah, encouraging you to witness, like bear witness to your changes and to celebrate them. Keep your vibration high, look after your body, tell yourself you love each other a lot, at least once a day, and really hold space for these changes. They're really magical, and I'm excited for your journey. So I hope that helps you, Joyce. And yeah, thank you, Carl, for coming along and sending so much love. So, yeah, let me know, Joyce, how that was, and who's next, Vivian? Just asking Joyce to step back. Sylvia is next. Thank you. Yeah, let us know if you hear Sylvia. And I seem to remember, and my pleasure, Joyce. Just seeing, I remember a big block of text that Sylvia gave. Leah says, "You're so kind." Oh, that's kind. Thank you. Thank you for being kind and saying that. There's some text. Does this say here? Oh no, that's not it. Yeah. Hello. So Sylvia's here. Sylvia's here. Yes. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, Jon. Can you help? I feel a lot of energy in my body. It feels like an overwhelmation, as if I'm in a pressure cooker. And where does it come from? Okay. Let me take a look, Sylvia. So just asking yourself and your higher self to step forwards, and your guides. There's a lot here. Okay. So I'll explain it as I see it, and then we should be able to get some answers to what it all means. So first, yeah, I feel that pressure, and around the outside of you is this. I see you like it's like you're coated in this protective shell, and only just now, as I was saying it, I was taken back to an early experience I had. I was recording a video. I think I put it up on YouTube. Yeah, I did. Me walking around, walking my dog, and describing the preparation for the Lionsgate. And it was I saw a butterfly, and what I saw with you is this pressure, is this chrysalis. You're that little caterpillar inside. It's a really fascinating experience because I feel in your heart, Sylvia, it's like boiling, like the energy inside of you is boiling inside, like bubbling away. And just this real push. I never really thought about what it'd feel like to be the butterfly trying to escape the chrysalis, but it's like this real desire, this real like your soul is just yearning. And I'm getting there's a bit of discussion here from your guide, and then also from your higher self about what the right thing for you is. I'm just asking you, is this going to continue on, or is it going to continue on for the next 3 days as we go through the portal? Like, when is this going to when can Sylvia like break free from this energy? Okay, so your heart, this the simple answer, Sylvia, is for you to calm and relax your heart, and to allow the outer casing of your chrysalis to eventually crack and open. And I just feel like, as a human, and I feel that human part of you, Sylvia, is like, but don't tell me to calm down when I feel under pressure. I want to release it. And yeah, you're saying it's like overwhelming. How exactly does this help? Because it allows greater expansion within your chrysalis. And it's the expansion of your whole form, your whole body, all your chakras, your nervous system, every aspect of you, that you just expand very slightly. And being shown you like this, like you just very slightly expand. At the moment, it's like all focused on the heart. And when you allow your whole body to gently expand, that's when you break through this chrysalis. And it's this way of allowing your whole body to be ready, and by showing that it's ready, because it all breaks through at the same time. Okay. So I'm going to bring in some healing energy, Sylvia, from the highest dimension of source above to just above your crown chakra. And working down through the chrysalis and then down to your crown chakra, third eye, throat chakra, into the heart. And just bringing this loving healing energy, and I'm going to expand it out to your whole body. Good. And it's beautiful, like it's lighting up. The color of your outer layer, this chrysalis around you, is much brighter now. It was a kind of greeny yellow color, and now it's like much brighter and whiter. Okay, and that energy, that pressure that you feel in your heart can be released also by connecting down, grounding into earth. So let me assist with that. Ima ura ine. Everything all in its perfect time. Ora ma. When all of the body is ready. Ara ia. To hold space and love for yourself. And anytime you feel like it's too much, spend time in nature. Connect into the ground. Walk barefoot on the grass. Touch and commune with trees and plants. And allow yourself to be free in that moment. Just as a chrysalis will hang from a plant, connected into earth. Okay, good. And just asking, step back a bit from Sylvia. I hope that helps, Sylvia. And it was certainly very interesting. And yeah, I hope that your ascensions go smoothly. There's obviously some really beautiful gifts ready, preparing inside of you for that. So it's fantastic to see. Well done. Yeah, and who's next? So, and I think I missed saying goodbye to Leah, but thank you so much. And hello to Cosmic Blue Avian. There's a few others that came in earlier. I'm saying hello to you. Thank you for coming. So you're next. Heaney, please help me with a quantum jump to the new story I created. Ooh, that sounds fun. Okay. I must admit, one thing I've learned in this work is it's not about the answers, it's all about the questions. And the more you ask, the more answers you get. And so sometimes I get a bit lazy and I don't ask for all the things that are possible. And this is super fun to be able to help with. So just asking, you need to step forwards and your guides. There's so much, so fast. Okay. So saying it as I experience it, without fully understanding it yet. there's this really interesting experience where you are you're saying that you're too big to fit in this like this portal, this hole to jump through in space and time. And why are you saying that you're too big? Because you used to, in past lives, you were much smaller. You're used to being there's a I see you as a fey being. Okay, so this is when you learn how to do it. You learn how to quantum jump. Okay. I'm seeing you like jumping from lifetime to, or like through any place in space and time. Oh wow! And you could try out. That's so cool. You could experience like different, like future lives. So you could go like, I've got this you said you called it a new story. It's like I could jump to this new story, or this one or this one. You can try them. It's like you can live them for a day. Live all these different timelines for a day. But why is size relevant? Why do you feel that your size, you're you're no longer inches tall? How do you see this as a limitation? Okay, so it's more that you don't really know how to do it with a human form. Okay. And your higher self is saying, because a human form is like, big and clunky compared to the very small, like this sort of size Fabian that you are. Um, so your higher self, Heaney, is saying, just make the hole bigger. Of course, I just make the portal that you travel through space and time bigger. Fantastic! What a great answer. Okay, so um, let me take a look and see how how is it you use this gift? How do you quantum jump into this new story? Oh wow, okay. So I saw you with this book, and you would like this book you would open. You would then like totally flip between the different timelines, and this book, it is you have a name for it. One day you might even create it yourself. It sounds like it sounds like an amazing movie, right? But what you do is when you flip a page, you set the intention of what you will see and experience in that page. And before, when you were smaller, the book was big enough itself that you could literally just jump, like your physical being could jump up on top of that book and go through the page. So being asked to create a really big book, like a person-sized book. And I'm seeing that it looks a bit more like these old-fashioned, and we still have quite a lot in Scotland and the UK, these revolving doors. And it's like you're pulling open a door. So the door is like lifting up from the ground. And just before you open the door, you're so you could do this physically by standing. I feel you outside when you're doing this, but you could also do it inside. You're standing on the ground. You set the intention of opening a door to your dream life, this new story. You place your hand, so this is the left hand down onto the ground, and then you're imagining picking up this entire doorway with your hands, and then you're placing the door down to the side. And so in front of you is a human-sized door lying flat on the ground. And for a moment, you take a look down at that door. And just like the page of a book, it has the visuals. It has some narrative to it as well. There's something about when you set the intention that is answered. I feel like there's a structure about what you follow in your story, and it's questions like, what am I doing? Who am I with? How does it feel? And like where and when is this? And then I just see you placing both your hands on your heart. Whoa, I just get this ringing in my ears. And then you just step forwards, and you step forwards onto the door. And it takes practice. But the more you do it, the more you go to that place. And how do you get back? How do you safely get back? Well, of course, you jump back out of the doorway. You can also draw this, like if you've got a driveway or a yard, you could draw it on the ground, or even you could go to like going to a public park or something and just drawing with chalk, or laying down the markers, like the edges, or even like literally create like a cardboard like outline of a door, and you step into the portal. And I just see, like, if other people saw you doing it, it's like you look like you just stood in a rectangle on the ground, and you'd experience what that life is like, what that story's like. And if you liked it, you'd stay there, and you just kind of pack up the frame of the door and take it with you. Or if you don't like it, you can step back out, and you can step back out at any time. And finally, your higher self and your guide is saying, it's all about the feeling. Like, for this to work, it has to feel real. And so it's the feeling that connects you. They're saying that nothing to come back to. Holding a space for you, Heaney. And yeah, in your new story, I hope you find what it is that you're looking for, and that feeling of love that you seek. May it be sent to you in abundance. Sending in some healing, loving energy into your heart. I hope this helps. And so I'm just taking a step back, and yeah, let me know. Thank you, Heaney. Okay. And Sylvia, you were messaging, thank you. You said, I feel it in my heart chakra and emotions. And you said thank you, and a little crying emoji. That's my pleasure. Thank you for asking. Okay, do we have time for a couple more? Why am I asking myself? I think, yes, I do. Dear Jon, yes, you do have time for a couple more. Just two more. Who is next? Last two, sorry, you've already answered this. Lacey and Liz. Thank you. And Lacey, and Liz and all. Okay, so Lacey's next. And what is Lacey looking for? And are you here, Lacey? Just scanning through as well. Lacey Gray. Just let me know what you're looking for at this time. They're both here. Fantastic. Here, yes. Yes, and how can I help you, Lacey? Would you like a healing, clearing? May I receive whatever spirit guides suggest for my highest good this time, i.e. a message, energy clearing? Of course. So just asking Lacey, her higher self, and her guides to step forwards. I'm seeing you, Lacey, phase in and out of this 3D reality, like shimmering and this phasing in and out. What is this phasing that I'm seeing? Why is this important at this time? You have intentions of being higher vibrations. So parts of you are seeking to raise your vibration and raise up into upper third and into fourth and into fifth dimension. And then there's parts of you that are, okay, it's the connections with loved ones, friends and family, okay, that you're worried about letting go of others. And some holding on to the past, to your past, like the lower aspects of you, okay. And how can we best help Lacey at this time? So to bring in some healing energy and to assist with the integration of all aspects of you, and in that integration to be able to see and perceive and feel the highest version of you to the lowest version of you. So the good news is that as humans, our human forms are incredible, if not unique in the universe, at the ability to be able to hold very broad frequency ranges. And yes, it's true that we need to let go of our lower vibrations, but we're not kind of removing parts of us. We're not like taking our darkness and throwing it away. We're allowing even our darkness to raise in vibration also. And so it's like if this is like our frequency range, we're shifting it up to the right. We're bringing it up, the whole range of us upwards, sliding up together. Bringing in a column of golden light just above Lacey's head, crown chakra, setting the intention to integrate, to clear, to heal, to energize. You're bringing in this binding, so weaving in light in between your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, your brain, and then down into the throat and throat chakra, the neck, the shoulders, and then down into the heart, the chest, across the torso, down the solar plexus, and weaving down, threading you together, the sacral chakra into root chakra, out to the fingertips and then out to the legs. Ara imoroto Marauama. Good. Yeah, that's really beautiful. Just allowing this integration. And then just scanning down to see if there's anything that needs removed at this time. From the crown chakra, the third eye, the throat, from the heart, the sacral chakra. Good. Yeah, all the other chakras look good. Archangel Michael, please return to source or never return here again. Thank you. And then grounding that energy into the core of matter. Good. Okay, Lacey, I hope that helps you at this time, helps you with your integration and really feeling out the whole dimension of you and the acceptance and the self-love for every dimension of you. And let me know in the chat how that was, and just ask for your guides and yourself to step back. Yes, thank you. Good, and we have time for one more. I think it was Liz in awe. And what was Liz looking for? Yes, Liz is the last request. Yeah, you can probably tell I'm feeling a bit tired now. But yeah, it's an honor to help Liz at this time. Yeah, let me know how I can help Liz with reading, clearing, healing, anything that help you on your journey, especially as we're coming up for the Lion's Gates on Thursday. Feeling a huge shift. Can you help with this feeling? Let me just scroll down. Feel it, understand it, and clarify if needed. Okay. So just asking Liz and her guides, higher self to step forwards. It's very, very high vibration, angelic energy. And this is you, Liz, and also your guides. So you're stood. If I was to, my hoodie, my white hoodie won't fit over my headphones, but if I was to put it up, that's how I see you, like all in white, quite tall, about 6.5 foot, and you're stood separate from your guides. So you're stood to my left, and then your guides just a bit of a distance, like a 2 or 3 meter distance, and then your guides are stood together. I'm just asking what is going on. So there's a higher self. Your shift you're experiencing is your higher self integration. Your higher self is integrating as an angelic being, and it's a very high vibration angelic being. So you have been this being before in previous lives. I've never really seen reincarnation like that, where you're becoming something you were. But this is what is transcended through these different lifetimes is your soul has remained consistent, and your higher self is like a proxy between the soul and the human form. Is I see this angel of you shrouded around your human form, and yeah, it's like a bit like a cocoon, but it's light. It's very, very light and bright, and I feel like you could just stretch your arms out like this and move around freely. And how can we best help Liz in this ascension, in this higher self integration? So your guide's asking me to weave the light of your soul and your higher self and your human form together. So like the three of you together, and just to weave this light as a loop that goes through all three aspects of you. And I'm being shown what you're doing is that you're it's so cool. Like this outside of you, and this is all you. None of this is, alien to you, or none of it belongs to another being, and none of it belongs to another incarnation of you. It's just that you've done this higher self integration before, and what you do is you bring in this healing into this higher self integration into your heart. It's like it like gets sucked in. It's like straight into your heart, and then from there it expands back out to affect all of your body. So it's all about the heart. So let me focus on this weaving between three aspects of you. I'm just asking Archangel Raphael just to assist. I've not done many of these before, so just asking him to watch over me. Okay, so I'm taking very gently the light at the center of your heart chakra and stretching it out gently to your higher self, and then out to your soul, and then back through your higher self, back to your heart chakra, your human, and completing that loop. Okay, and then I'm just going to very gently tighten it to allow them to come as close as feels reasonable for you, feels right for you at this time. A lot of it's about just bringing awareness to these three aspects of you and allowing the three of them to interact and connect. Okay. And can I assist with this this absorption into your heart chakra of this angelic aspect of you? Yeah, just by setting the intention and making sure your heart is ready to receive this. Okay. So bring down a column of golden light, come down through your chakras, set the intention to assist with the integration of this angelic higher self aspect of you into your human form at this time. Good, and then down to the lower chakras. Good. Yeah, I'm seeing you like line up. You're like lining up one after the other. Fantastic. And there's work for you to do, Liz, for sure. Yeah, please do take time to put a lot of effort and love into your heart. I feel like you will net your body and your higher self, you know how to do this. It's much more about bringing awareness to the fact that it is happening and that it'll take place over the coming days and weeks. And to, you know, with these higher self integrations, encouraging you to remember Liz as you are now, and to know that what is powerful about Liz now is this third dimension version of you, your passions, things you love doing, your memories of childhood and as an adult, all the things that are part of your existence, that make you unique. You know, never lose those, never lose Liz, and your all, your higher self. Allow them to integrate together, and know that every aspect of you, no aspect of you is better than the other. Just that you're all that you're all equal, and that you're all needed at this time. And Liz, you're saying thank you. Resulted with a class. Oh, just reading. Resulted with a class with healing Kim Copeland, and that you're saying really feeling a difference, so I may heal this broken body to be able to heal others now. That's really beautiful. Thank you, Liz. You were saying, wow, it explains so much. Thank you. Oh, Jon, awesome you are. Thank you so much. And thank you for your kind donations. That's really kind of you. Greatly appreciated by myself and my family. Thank you, Uni. That's really kind. And yeah, just asking Liz and our guides and our higher self to step back, and wishing all the best with your integration. That's so magical. Good. So I'm going to close down the session. I'd like to thank our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source and Gaia, and every soul, every one of you that's participated in today's session, both in the live and in the replay. And I'd like to just close down the session and ask my guides and higher self to step back, and asking all of us to step out of this session bubble. Archangel Michael, please return to Source, or never return here again. Thank you. And thank you so much for coming along, everyone. Thank you for all your kind words. Thank you. Special thanks to Viviane for your incredible your live skills are second to none. And thank you to all your kind words at the end. Yes, Jon, you rock. This is beyond words. Millie, thank you, John. Mr. Floyd Channelings, thank you, John. Mr. Floyd Channelings will pile back in on Thursday. Fantastic. Yeah, please do visit Mr. Floyd Channelings. And thank you. It's been a real pleasure. And for those of you, including Viviane, if you're around, those of you that are in my membership group, I'll be back in just a couple of hours, and we'll be preparing ourselves for our upgrades for the portal, Lionsgate portal, if I can remember what it is, what it's called. I'm probably going to take a nap and ground. And thank you so much, everyone. I will see you all on Thursday at 4 p.m. UK time. That's midday Pacific time, or 11 a.m. Eastern time, and excited to see you and assist you in your journeys. Thank you again, and sending so much love from Scotland. Take care, everyone. See you. Bye. Okay.